Hey everybody, Matt Rosenbaum here with LP360 Drone. I wanted to hop on today and show a quick tutorial on how we bring in a check shot file into LP360 Drone to assess the accuracy of our project. So this particular project was flown with the DJI L1. We've already ran it through the LP360 workflow to bring it up to the latest and greatest point cloud, as well as assign a point source ID, run it through the strip align tool, as well as the smoothing or the denoising of the point cloud as well. So this is a really extremely tight data set to begin with. We were able to make a slight improvement with the tools we ran through it, but you'll see, this is a great tutorial to kind of show you, how you would essentially assess the accuracy, before and after you've done some initial processing of it. So first thing we're going to do, we are going to open up our import wizard. In this case, we're going to import a shape file, so we're going to grab the control file that we have for this project. We're also going to navigate to the folder we're going to assign or build the shape file for this project. This is a delimited file, and it's delimited by a comma. And then we are going to assign the names to each column. So this is the ID. Second column is the northing. We have the easting, elevation, and there's a description for each one of these as well. Once we get those imported, we can actually open up this. We can make these points bigger. So this one, we're going to make them a little bigger so we can see. It might change the color of it as well so we can see better. Click apply. So now we can see our check shot file in our project. So once we have this, we can actually open up and select our point file. So the control point file, in this case here on our toolbar, open up the report. And this is where we'll actually run our report. So we're going to run an inverse distance weighted, which is essentially going to grab the nearest points. In this case, one map unit surrounded by that point. So we are in meters in this case, so we're going to leave that. So all the nearest points within 1 meter, we'll click calculate DZ, and that's going to give us a report for this project. And you'll see extremely accurate to begin with, 1.4 centimeters mean error throughout the whole project, an RMSE of 2.2 centimeters. So we can scroll through it all. We can see most of them are, flat or pretty close to flat. We do have two that are giving us a flag of, that exceeds the confidence interval 95% or even 90%. For this project, this is still well within the specs of the DJI L1, so I wouldn't do any shift. If I wanted to, we could get rid of some of the debias. We could debias the point cloud, 1.4 centimeters, but I'm almost inclined to leave this flat. Or to leave this as it is because it's pretty close to begin with. I'm going to cancel this out, and we're going to look at the differences of the point cloud that we ran through the paces. So we have the aligned smooth, which is essentially the strip aligned point cloud, as well as the precision enhanced or the denoise point cloud of the same area. So as you saw, we don't have too much to improve on, but you can see, because this data set was already so tight, but you'll be able to see that we are still able to make an improvement for this particular project. So again, we'll open up our reports. We are going to run an inverse distance weighted 1 meter for this project. Click calculate DZ, and you'll see, now we're looking at less than 1 centimeter mean error for this whole project, or 1.9 centimeter RMSE for this particular project. So still extremely accurate. This is a super impressive data set flown with the DJI L1. If you do want to run some debiasing, our standard deviation of the mean is less than our mean error. So we can get rid of that 1 centimeter or so for this particular project. I'm going to click cancel, and we can navigate to our point cloud tasks and run through our debias to Z. In this case, we were 0.9. Click apply, and then we'll just click assign this this point cloud task for the entire project. Click yes, and it's going to make us a new point cloud that we can then run this report again and see how the accuracy lines up for this particular project. So if you do have some inaccuracies that you want to take care of, even after you've ran all the tools, you can do that right here within LP360 Drone to get rid of that mean error that you have for this particular project. So we're going to go back into our table of contents. We are going to turn off this point cloud. We're going to tin this one so we can see it a little bit better. And we go. And then we're going to run this report. Now we have our new point cloud up. Click calculate DZ, and you can see our mean error is now 0.0 for this whole project. So that's a quick little run through of how you can assess the accuracy. In this case, I'm almost inclined to not even run through it, but I wanted to give everybody a tutorial on how you'd actually run those tools. The DJI L1 from this particular project is extremely accurate. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tutorial. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. My email is matt@lp360.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks, everybody.